morning! My name is Chalai and
Janine.
we are the group
6. Ano, wala namang group?
wala
Ha?
ka. Good morning! My name is Chalai
And Janine.
and ang napunta sa aming title is The Good Life, Chapter 11, yun. So, tatalakayin natin, ano nga ba yung good life? Good life means living a life that sets you free. Ibig sabihin nun, parang nagagawa mo lahat ng gusto mo sa buhay, pero may limitations, parang ganun.
Tsaka, ang The Good Life kasi, na-express mo sa sarili mo. Pero may limitation yun.
So let's proceed to the intellectual virtues. Intellectual virtues are the excellent personal traits or character strengths which is deemed to be moral, good for thinking and learn, and are often associated with knowledge and cognitive ability. Ibig sabihin nun, kumbaga, yung character ng sarili mo, kung ano ka, kung anong nakapaloob sa personality mo, kung ikaw ba ay gaano ka responsable sa buhay, at saka kung open-minded ka sa lahat, kung malawak yung pangunawa mo, at kung malawak at kung mahaba yung pasensya mo, that is what we call intellectual virtues. So, ang intellectual virtues ay may 5 key features. First is they are not acquired. No one is born with intellectual virtues. Intellectual courage, perseverance, and open-mindedness are obtained through practice guided by instructions. So, ibig sabihin nun, hindi naman agad natin ma-obtain or ma-absorb yung isang personality na gusto mong ma-achieve by isa lang, one time lang. Ibig sabihin nun, kailangan pang marami kang pagdadaanan, yun.
Padalawang, they are excellent character traits. A person may have excellent mathematical ability, but it is not considered a virtue. Intellectual virtue is possessed by a person with excellent disposition in life, whether this could be about decision making or accepting criticism.
So, about dun sa padalawang sinabi ni Janine, ang they are excellent character traits. Ibig sabihin nun, lahat tayo is may kanya-kanyang skills, pero that is not considered as virtue kasi iba naman yung skills, iba yung character, iba yung skills. Yun lang yung pinaka-pinpoint ng ito. Patatlong key feature, they involve human emotions, intentions, motivations, and values. A person with intellectual virtue does not rejoice with falsehood, but loves the truth. Even if will mean hurting one's friend, the truth is still prioritized to be free. If people are motivated by truthfulness and honesty, their intentions will also be the greater good. This reflects the principle that people value in life. So, ibig sabihin nun sa number 3, the truth will set you free. Yun lang yun, ganon kadali lang yung pinaka-pinpoint ng number 3. Ibig sabihin lang, kahit anong palabasin mo ng kahit anong kasinungalingan, lalabas din talaga yung pinaka-totoo. 4. They are aimed at cognitive goods.
The goals of intellectual virtue are knowledge, truth, and understanding, which are the common goods and which unify intellectual virtues and differentiate them from moral virtues.
So, dito sa number 4, ang pinaka-main goal daw ng nitong they are aimed at cognitive goods is ma-achieve yung understanding mo sa buhay, kung ano yung gusto mong malaman, kung ano pa yung mga bagay-bagay na kung ano pang medyo naguguluhan ka pa, yung medyo may deja vu pa sa isip mo. Parang gano'n. Yun lang.
5. There are means between two extremes. This means that intellectual virtues serve as means between the excess and deficiency. That is, courage stands between rashness and cowardice, while humility bridge belittling oneself and being arrogant.
Next, dumako naman tayo sa pleasure. Ano nga ba ang pleasure? Pleasure is a positive, enjoyable, or worth-seeking mental state that gives feeling or satisfaction and enjoyment. So dito lalabas yung pagiging satisfied mo. Yung pagiging satisfied or contentment sa isang bagay. Pleasure, kumbaga, parang na-acknowledge mo sa sarili mo na parang yung positive or nagiging enjoyable ka. Yung parang ganun. Basta positive vibes lang yung dala ng pleasure. Next is happiness.
Ano nga ba ang happiness?
Happiness is a state of well-being and contentment that encompasses living with a sense of meaning and deep satisfaction. Happiness, kung anong
Emotional.
meron ka sa buhay, yun na lang, hindi naman totaling hanggang doon ka na lang. Parang kontento ka na doon so kung anong meron ka, and that what makes you happy. Parang ganun. Good. A public good is an item or service that may be consumed without reducing the available for others. Goods, the word itself, parang pakinabangan or something yung liwanag dito sa statement na to, pero hindi ko siya ganong ma-elaborate. Pero basta the word itself na lang yung good. Pero pagkakaintindi ko sa good is, nagkakaroon ka ng advantage, pero hindi mo natatapakan yung ibang tao. Parang yun yung pagkakaintindi ko sa good. Public good from the politico-ethical sense. National people and the public good. Public good benefits the communal or public as it's used by greater number of local population. Kumbaga, parang isang decision, kunyari, dito sa buong Mabini, isang decision ng mayor, tapos marami makikinabang, parang yun yung pinaka-essence ng sinasabi ng national people and the public good. Parang ganun. Communal people and the public good. Most of the time, national good is considered synonymous to communal good. However, in some cases, a community or group of communities may believe in their communal public goods and does not join or may not conflict with the national public good. So, ibig sabihin nun, yung isang tao or hindi naman tao, yung isang community is nagsishare sa isang good para sa benefit ng isang local group. Parang ganun. The public good from the politico-economic sense. Microeconomy. Microeconomy. The economic concept of the public good pertains to the benefits that may accrue an individual or a firm in pursuing a project that will not upset possibilities or adverse that will likewise benefit the general public. Ang microeconomy is yung individual na magde-decide para sa group. Tapos, ang macroeconomy, there is a distinction between service and profit orientations. Industrial and business firms are profit-oriented while governmental agencies are oriented but they are encouraged to be self-liquidating. So, ibig sabihin naman ng macroeconomies, based sa aking research, ang macroeconomy is nagde-decide as a group mula sa mga individuals na naging grupo para mag-decide sa isang decision para maging matagumpay yung isang goal. Parang ganun. Let's proceed to the types of public goods. So, ito yung types ng public goods. These are the private, public, and mixed public goods. Ayon kay Gripaldo 2009.
Gripaldo 2009. Public goods. Public goods are non-rival and non-excludable in that participation of one does not in the principle diminish or exclude others from participating in it. At the same time, these public goods are the interest not only of the individual public but the entire nation as well. Ito yung gusto ng isang nasyon. Yun, goal kumbaga.
Private public goods. Private public goods are the set up or the private sector either solely or in participation with the government since the private sector sees their realizations as profitable. And the general public benefits from them as well, either as customers or free riders. So ito naman, gumagawa naman ng goal na yun is mga private sectors na sa tingin nila is magpa-profit or mag-fit sa idea ng mga tao. Yun. Or magsisink in na magiging want na rin pala nila yung idea ng private sectors.
So, mixed public goods naman ang next. Mixed public goods are undertaken by some private organization or civil societies for the common goal, of the commonwealth or national public. They are basically service-oriented. The public goods for sure are mixed in the sense that the undertakers are private groups and yet they seek not profits. Once these private groups make profit their primary consideration, then they become private corporations or cooperative. Kumbaga, kung sa private goods ay may profit, dito'y wala. Ano?
Ibig sabihin dito, walang profit. Kumbaga, kung magkaka-profit man, magiging transition siya into private public goods. Kasi, yung mixed public goods is under sa, hindi naman totaling under, parang pinaka-basic level pa lang ng private public goods. Parang gano'n. Public bads are the negative goods which are in general public scorns, and in many cases are avoided, not tolerated by both the private and public actors. So, ibig sabihin nun, dun sa public bads, ibig sabihin nun, nandun na lahat ng negative effects. Corruption, pollution, crimes, yon, lahat ng negative effects na pwede mangyari sa isang bansa, nandun siya sa public bads. The mania and the common good. Human beings are inclined to seek a deeper in the sense of happiness than mere notions of pleasure and the absence of pain. Ayon kay Annette, 2016. This is the eudaimonistic notion of happiness and its centers of human flourishing, prioritizing living well as and actualizing one's potential through personal development. Parang pag-enhance lang ng personality ng isang tao. Yun lang yung pinapertains nitong
Eudaimonistic.
eudaimonistic. Okay, so let's proceed to the green economy. What is green economy? It defines green economy as a result of improved human well-being in society, equity while significantly reducing environmental risk and ecological scarcities. Okay, yung green economy is yung parang living na parang dun sa 3 R's, yung parang reuse, recycle, and
Refund. Reuse, recycle, at recyclable.
ayun, dun sa 3 R's na reuse, recycle, reduce. Hindi ko lang alam kung ano yung sunod-sunod. Ayun, nababawasan yung let's say yung harm na dala ng paligid, ng mga tao, nababawasan. Kumbaga, parang mas nag-a-uplift yung sa natural resources kaysa dun sa man-made let's say man-made machines. So, how far are we from green economy? Over the last quarter of a century, the world's economy has quadrupled, benefiting hundreds of millions of people. Ayon yan sa World Economic Outlook Database 2006. In contrast, however, 60% of the world's major ecosystem, goods and services, ay na-degrade at hindi naging maayos ang pagtakbo at naging unsustainable. Parang ang ginagawa kasi ng mga tao, every time na pumuputol sila ng mga puno, hindi nila nire-replace. Yun, kasi ang iniisip lang nila is for the good. Hindi nila naiisip yung posibleng mangyari in the future. Tapos, yun nga, nagpuputol nga sila ng puno, tapos walang ipapalit na puno nila. So, ano na lang mangyayari sa nature kung hindi nila lalagyan ng palit or replace, hindi nila re-replace ng panibagong tanim or ng panibagong puno yung pinutol nila. Kasi kawalan yun sa mother nature. Kawalan kasi yun sa mother nature eh. Yun. And lastly, dun sa mga key concepts na hindi nyo naintindihan or may doubt sa isip nyo na hindi nyo alam masyadong nagets yung meaning. So, ito yun. Virtue, trait or quality that's deemed to be morally good and thus is valued as foundational principle.
Pleasure, positive, enjoyable, or worth-seeking mental state.
Happiness, state of well-being that encompasses living a good life with a sense of meaning and deep satisfaction.
Ethics, concept of human morality such as good and evil, right and wrong, justice and crime.
Good, an object or produce that is useful.
Common good refers to what is shared and beneficial for all most members of a given community.
And that's all for today. So yun, pag may mga doubts kayo or mga hindi ka naintindihan sa sinabi namin, personally, itanong nyo sa amin sa araw ng discussion or ng presentation itong video, which is ngayon. And that's all for today po. Thank you po sa panonood. Thank you. Salamat po.